Hello, and thank you for tuning to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's episode is called Results May Be Different, and I chose that title because, honestly, no matter what we do, whether we're making a podcast, drawing, making a YouTube video, writing music, or even playing a sport like soccer or basketball, things will not always go the way we expect. It's easy to think that when we put effort into something, we should get a certain kind of feedback, right? Like, we want people to like what we do, whether it's creative work or just trying hard at something. But the truth is, results are always going to be different because people see things differently. Not everyone will love what we do. And that's okay. It doesn't mean what we've done is bad or worthless. It just means people have different opinions. I've been reminding myself of this a lot lately because I'll be real with you. Sometimes I get caught up in taking things too seriously. I'll make a video for YouTube, and maybe it doesn't get many views, or maybe someone leaves a comment that says it's not great, and it stings for a second. But then I have to remind myself, results are going to be different. Not everyone's going to like what I make. Hell, not everyone's going to like me as a person, and that's just part of life. It's easy to forget that we can't please everyone. Think about it, especially when it comes to things like YouTube. You could work hard on a video, put it out there, and even if most people like it, there's always going to be someone who doesn't. No matter how good your work is, there will always be someone who's got something negative to say. The same goes for life in general. You could have a job and do everything right, and while some of your coworkers might tell you you're doing great, there's always going to be that one person who thinks you're not. And that's what I mean when I say results may vary. You can't spend your life trying to impress everyone. There's no point in that, because you'll always come across someone who just isn't feeling it. Maybe you're playing basketball and one of your friends watching the game doesn't think you're that good, or maybe you're at work and someone just isn't impressed with what you do. But that's their opinion, and you can't let it hold you back. What I've been trying to focus on is this. Do things because you enjoy them, not because you're trying to impress other people. If you're always doing things to get someone else's approval, are you really doing it for you? Or are you doing it for them? It's easy to fall into that trap of thinking we have to make others happy, but in reality, we need to make ourselves happy first. When you do something you genuinely enjoy, people can feel that. And if someone happens to like it, great. That's a bonus. But if they don't, who cares? The more I think about it, the more I realize we should be doing things because we want to do them, not because we're trying to win everyone over. And let's face it, we can't win everyone over anyway. That's just not how life works. There are always going to be people who don't like what you do, and that's okay. The trick is to keep doing what you love, no matter what anyone else says. It's kind of funny, though. Sometimes I catch myself falling into that trap. I'll post a video, and even if there are lots of positive comments, I'll find myself zeroing in on that one negative comment. It's like our brains are wired to focus on the bad instead of all the good. Why is that? You could have 1,000 people telling you how awesome your work is, and you'll let one person's bad review ruin your whole day. I've heard so many creators talk about this, even big YouTubers with millions of subscribers. They say the same thing. No matter how much love they get, that one negative comment sticks with them. But you know what? You've got to let it go. You can't take every comment to heart because you don't know what's going on in that person's life. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they're unhappy and taking it out on you. You can't let one person's negative opinion ruin the joy you get from doing what you love. So that's what I've been trying to remind myself. Results will always vary. Not everyone's going to like the same things, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep doing what you do for you. Don't let the haters get in your head. Just keep moving forward, enjoying what you do, and let the rest fall where it may. Thanks again for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Remember, keep doing what makes you happy, and don't let anyone else's opinion steal your joy. Until next time.